On January 20th, 2017, Donald Trump ascended into power, taking office as the 44th President of the United States of America. Many in the USA, the first year of the Trump administration has been one of the most polarizing in the nation's history. But still, there are others who believe the economy has greatly improved under the current administration. Leila Mohammed is in the U.S. state of Wisconsin and spoke with several Americans at a time when opinion polls show Donald Trump has the lowest approval rating of any modern U.S. president at this time.
What truly matters is not which party controls our government, but whether our government is controlled by the people.
After a bitterly contested election followed closely from both within and without the United States, Donald Trump took oath of office as United States President, much to the shock and admiration of many across the globe.
I was skeptical of Trump during the Republican primaries last year. I didn't really like him as a candidate, but frankly, I didn't like any of the candidates. I wasn't satisfied with what I was hearing across the board, but he won the primary, and I was left with a choice between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, and clearly as a conservative, I chose Donald Trump.
So it's been exactly a year since Donald Trump took the oath of office, serving as the 44th President of the United States of America, and in 1 year, his approval ratings are the lowest in modern history. And as many Americans now wish not to speak about him on camera, many who have spoken to us here in Madison, Wisconsin, say that he might not have been the best choice for them because of various issues.
It almost seems as though he doesn't know where he's going. He goes one day something, and then he changes his mind. I'm most concerned about the young people, the DACA people, and feel as though they had no problem with causing them to have a problem in our country, and I certainly feel as though they should be protected and gain citizenship.
For as divisive as his words on immigration are, and his relations with some of our enemies, as it were, North Korea, etc., China, I think they can be seen as divisive, but I do think that his negotiations have been tough, and that we're seeing the effects of that.
Though many thought Hillary Clinton would win Wisconsin in the 2016 election, the Midwest U.S. state went to Trump. Some experts think Wisconsin voters were swayed by the Republicans' promises to improve local industries in many parts of the United States.
I definitely feel as though he has emphasized the tax problem or the tax change that he did. And it sounds good, and certainly we have an increase of jobs and so forth, but not too much of an increase in salary.
I, of course, don't agree with everything, but in terms of the recent tax law that was passed that he championed, I think we're already seeing effects of that, positive effects.
The decision to make immigration a priority in the first year of office has also received mixed reactions from Americans. Opinions vary, and opinion polls show Trump is the least liked United States president in modern history compared to his most recent predecessors. But some experts in Washington suggest opinion polls are not the way to judge this presidency so far.
Unemployment's at 4%, so the lowest rate, I think, in a decade or so. Economic growth over 3%. The stock market has added trillions of dollars to the economy. Now, of course, this isn't all due to President Trump. A lot of it is due to factors put in place before he took office. A lot of it is dumb luck. But I do think that some of his promised policies of tax cuts, deregulation, infrastructure investment have boosted economic confidence and contributed to the economy.
A poll by the Quinnipiac University shows that Trump's recently reported comments on immigrants from Africa, Haiti, and El Salvador by 58% of those who participated in the poll. Just 4% of Democrats believe immigration is a top problem, according to a Gallup poll.
He said, if you don't have legal status, you need to be scared. You need to be looking over your shoulder. That's you want 5% of the workforce going around their lives looking over their shoulder and having their kids and their families living in perpetual fear. That's not a way to create a safe, secure nation.
Trump ought to go back to school and learn how to be a good president. I think that's what he needs to do.
As much as many out here in Madison now say they are against what Trump is doing in the White House, much of the state voted for him in the 2016 election, and now they say probably things could have been different. Leila Mohammed, NTV, Wisconsin, in the United States.